Hello there. I just wanted to make a quick video announcement today to let you all know that I've got a new EP out as my alias Luo. It's called The Darkest Shapes and it sounds a little bit like this. So I wanted to try something a little bit different to what I usually do with this EP, and it's basically all about the combination of drum and bass or bass music style production with heavy 8-string gent-like guitar riffs and live drums, basically trying to find a way of making drum and bass performable in a kind of live music context or live band context. It combines a lot of the techniques and the stuff that I've talked about on this channel so far, particularly a lot of that kind of doomy, heavy, glitchy bass stuff, the electronic kit that you might see behind me hooked up to Addictive Drums 2, which enabled me to record in kind of realistic drumming parts. And it also makes pretty heavy use of this new 8-string guitar that I got earlier this year and was also talking about in a recent video. I've been getting pretty back into my drum and bass again recently, particularly because my good mate Mole James Glazier, Luo's live drummer, has been exposing me to a lot of new music in that genre recently when we've been driving around to our Luo gigs this year. I've got a pretty huge admiration for some of the, I guess you call like technical precision or like the sound engineering, sound design chops and some of the attention to detail that goes into, you know, stuff that's almost like perfectly produced. But the thing that gets me about a lot of that kind of bass music or electronic produced music is what happens when it's played live, right? For me personally, there's just something really fun about watching a live drummer just shredding out or soloing over the top of electronic production beats like that. Often when I've been meeting up with my mate Mole this year for rehearsals for our gigs, we've just ended up spending decent chunks of our rehearsals messing about playing drums along to tracks we like, playing out really fucking loud through a PA. For me, there's just something really viscerally sick about the combo of like the two things end up reinforcing and beefing each other up in this way that you get this really fat, dense drum sandwich that I find really satisfying. And from a live perspective, I think it's really engaging having that visual thing of being able to see a drummer just going absolutely ham. So it's that kind of energy that I was attempting to sort of capture or replicate on these tracks. And I was essentially trying to come up with a few original electronic beats of our own that we could play out live like this. I also got this 8-string guitar recently. These are my first few tracks that I've made specifically with this thing in mind. I think the combo of the sound of this thing along with Mole's real drums and all of the rest of this should sound pretty fun live, so I thought why not give it a go. Also around the same time as getting this, I got the software synth called Serum, which in the electronic world I think also comes with a sort of similar reputation as to what 8-string guitars are to guitar world, if that makes sense. Overwhelmingly it does seem to get used for a lot of heavy and dumb wub wub aggressively cartoonish synth tones. Or wouldn't it be fun to combine the two and have some kind of heavy unison 8-string Serum riffs going on? If that sounds like your sort of thing, it's available now to listen to on Bandcamp, Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music and YouTube Music. And if you don't have or you don't want to use any of those streaming platforms, then it is also available on SoundCloud. Obviously things have been a little bit quiet here on my channel for the last few weeks whilst I've been squirreled away working on this release, but now that it's out there and done, I'll likely be making more videos about it. But yeah, I just wanted to quickly bring that to people's attention and tell you a little bit about it. So that's pretty much all I've got for today. Thanks very much for watching, and I shall hopefully catch you in my next upload, which should be pretty soon. But until then, take it easy, and I hope you enjoy my horrible new sounds. Cheers.